All right, you're on this section because you had an issue with doing problems with variables on both sides. So what you need to do is make sure you copy this down, pay attention. There's not much more I can do because, again, we've been doing this stuff for a while. So make sure you try to figure out what it is that's missing and get it right, because we really can't keep doing this and having you work this far back from where we are. So, again, copy the parts I have you copy, and then follow the directions on everything else, and everything should be good. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Focus on learning this because, again, without being able to do this, there's no way you can get through this chapter. What you have to recognize is that there's x's on both sides. Again, you know how to do the regular problem whenever it's just x and a number equals a number. And all you have to do, the only step that's messing you up, is the fact that you need to recognize that there's a 3x over here and an 8x over there. And so you want to move your smaller x by simply using its opposite. That's a positive 3x, so you put negative 3x on both sides. That makes this whole thing go away. From there, 8 minus 3 is 5. Bring down the x with it. Bring down the plus 3. Bring down your 13. And it's a basic problem after that you already know how to do, and I know that because the only reason you're here is because you did do the two-step equation. You just weren't good at this portion of it. So like I said, that's all that there is. Move the smaller x over, and then from there, do what you've already taught yourself how to do, which is to solve the problem with the variable on one side. So again, copy this down. That's how you get your credit. Once again, on this one, 5x plus 6, 2x plus 36, x is on both sides. Move the smaller x. That's going to bring down, again, this is going to disappear. That's why it's there. So scribble that out if you have to. That way you don't put it on the wrong side. 5x minus 2x is 3x. Bring down the plus 6. Bring down the equals. Bring down your 36. And from there, again, it is a basic problem. The problem that you already know how to do. You just have to make sure you, again, don't mess up when it counts on that test this week. Because, again, there is a test this week. And, by the way, that's 10, as you know. Copy this problem. I'm sorry, not copy. Do this problem, and I'll check it in the very end. But like I said, it should be just like the other two before you do number 4. So, again, pause that video, but copy number 3, and then from there, do number 3, and then move on to number 4. On number 4, the only difference is the smaller x is on the left side. So we're going to move this the same way as we did before. But again, the issue a lot of you are having is putting x on the wrong side. So if anything, once you see that, absolutely scribble that thing out so it's not there anymore. That leaves us with 11 is the only thing I can see over here. 9 minus 4 is 5. And then the plus 1 comes down. From there, subtract your 1, subtract your 1. 10 is equal to 5x. Do the divide by 5, getting 2 equals x in your final answer for that problem. That's really all it is. Just take your time and make sure you understand that one step. And again, pause this so you can actually copy it. But just make sure you understand what's going on. Don't just worry about copying the numbers down. You got to learn to understand what you're doing wrong. Once again, 2x, 4x. X is on both sides. So what we'll do is we'll move our 2x because it's smaller. And again, if you have to, if it keeps you from messing up, scribble that whole thing out so you don't even see it. Because now the only thing I see on the left side is 18 equals 4 minus 2 is 2x plus 6. And then from there, everything else is the same. The exact same. Go ahead and do number 6. Don't forget when you move your x, that is a 1x. So 4 minus 1x would be, or 4 minus 1 is what you're looking at when you move that over there. But go ahead and do number 6. Pause the video and then resume it when you're ready. And then go ahead and do 7, 8, and 9. Again, just actually do 7. Actually, I'll do 7 with you. I'll do 7 and 8 with you, and then from there we'll leave the rest of it to you. Actually, not the rest. We still got a couple more. Number 7. Moving the x minus x like you just did on number 6. 3x minus 1x is 2x. Again, this is absolutely gone. Minus 8 equals 4. It's a negative 8, so you got to be careful to put a plus 8 on that. And that's really the only thing that's different in that problem, is that you need to make sure you move that negative 8 with a positive 8. All right. Same thing for number 8. 5x and 9x. Again, pause this video as you need to. 5x and 9x, you need to move the 5 because it's smaller, so minus 5x minus 5x. Again, this all goes away, leaving us 3 equals 9 minus 5 is 4x minus 5. Then you add your 5 to both sides, getting 8 equals 4x. Then you divide by 4, getting 2 equals x. Now again, do number 9, and then continue the video, and then we'll finish this thing off. Number 10, this is the weird one that a lot of you also have missed. And you probably missed it because there's variables on both sides, but now you should be good, because you should understand if there's a 5x and a 7x and I move these smaller x over, there's just nothing else to do. This is absolutely gone. 12 comes down with 2x. Now it's just a one-step equation. The only thing you gotta do is get rid of that 2 by dividing it and dividing it, getting 6 equals x, and that is all. That's it. Like, there's nothing else. Literally, you just move the x to where it's supposed to be. So here we're gonna move the 3x because that's the smaller x. This absolutely goes away. Again, scribble it out all the way if you have to. 10 comes down with 5x. Now you just have to get rid of the 5. That's 5 times x, so we divide by 5, getting 2 equals x. Finish number 12, and then call me over to check your page so I can get you the next page that you should be working on. Thank you, and good luck.